Right, it's morning time. It was 39 when we got up. It's 44 now. We just got off of the metro at the Circuso Maximo station. We're gonna go check out the Circus Maximus and the baths of Caracalla. So if you come out of the Circus Maximus tunnel, you take a right. About 4/10 of a mile down is the baths of Caracalla. These are the largest baths in ancient Rome. It's again about 4/10 of a mile down, and then right across the street from the station is the Circus Maximus. So we're going to check that out next. Welcome to the Circus Maximus. Behind me is the largest circus that was ever built. It was destroyed halfway by fire, and the other half ended up just being torn down. It costs $12 or 12 euros to enter if you go in there. However, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 entry points off of the streets that you can get in for free. They have a little fenced off area, so it's like the 12 euros to get into or look at like the tower and then go through like a little tunnel. So you can go walk through the grounds of the Circus Maximus for free off of the streets. 12 euros to go there. And then there's the fence line right there. So everything on the other side of the fence is free. Day 2 is a wrap. We didn't see as many sites today as we did yesterday, but that's because the stuff that we did do, it was more expansive. So we went to the baths, the biggest baths in Rome, and we probably spent about an hour and a half there. Then we walked to the Pantheon and we did the tour there. Then we walked about a mile from the Pantheon to our pickup point for a 3.5-hour tour through the crypt and catacombs of Rome. And then it took us to a church. And after that, we went back to the hotel to freshen up a little bit and then head back to the other side of Rome, where we went to the Castle de Sant'Angelo and did a ghost tour, and that lasted about an hour as well. But between all the walking and the tours, we pretty much spent about 11 hours today on our feet, walking around, checking out some of the cool stuff, some of the touristy stuff, some of the not necessarily tourist stuff. So it's really interesting. I hope you liked the video. Let's go check out Rome.
Really great water.
We are at Lago di Torre, Argentina. This is where Caesar got stabbed 23 times in that fatal blow by Brutus, hence et tu, Brute. It's his man stuff. See that guy? He's got stuff in his left hand. He'll come up to you, try and talk to you, figure out where you're from, try and keep talking to you. Then he'll give you one of those as a gift. Then he will want his money back. Those people are all around the bigger tourist areas, so be careful. Don't talk to them, because all it is a scam to try and get money from them.
Hello.
Yeah. So I don't know what that restaurant is, but they have two of them right next to each other, and there's probably 65 or 70 people in each line to get in there. Looks like some kind of a deli, but whatever it is, food's got to be good. Somebody come back and try it. in Rome, make sure that you keep some euro coins with you, because if you find that you need to use the restroom, they charge you to go to the restroom. You look for a white sign with black letters that say WC, and it usually costs about €1 to go into them. Today we went on a virtual tour to the catacombs and the crypt of Rome, and we went to the Cappuccini Friary, and basically there was about 6 or 7 crypts of just bones. They had like the skull crypt and the tibia and femur crypt and the pelvis crypt. Like, it's just crazy. But it was really interesting at the same time. But this friary, when they left their previous monastery and came to Rome, they had over 300 carts of bones that they brought with them. Basically, they had limited land, and when a friar died, they buried him. And then when another friar died, they buried him. But when they ran out of places to bury him, they would dig up the bones and bury the next one. And this happened over hundreds and hundreds of years. And when they relocated, they had all these bones. So what did they do with them? They created these crypts. I can't take any pictures or video in there, so I can't show it to you. But if you Google it, you'll be able to see some stock photos that they've taken. We went from the crypt over to the catacombs. Really interesting. They have like 4 levels. There's hundreds and hundreds of feet of catacombs. Apparently there's 60 catacombs that they found so far in Rome area, that if you line up all the passageways, it will go from Rome to Florence. It's just pretty interesting to see how they would bury people during those times. We passed a couple areas that they still have bodies interned, but the sections that we went through were pretty much looted, and the bones had been removed by thieves and grave robbers and whatever. So it's just really interesting to see what they would do, because there were so many people dying so fast because of the plagues and things like that, how they would bury their dead. So if you're in Rome, I really highly recommend that you do this tour. They also go to a church, but it was a long day. We'd already walked about 5 miles, and we've been through so many churches this summer that we decided just to head back to the hotel, because we were going to go do a walking ghost tour later on in like about an hour and a half from that time, and we need to get something to eat. So really recommend that you do that tour. It's a fun part of the day for sure.